Hey everybody, it's Doug here, Doug Mystic Guy, Board Game Geek, bringing you our next episode of Gloomhaven. Wow. Okay, so this will be... So I was on a business trip, so that's why there was a gap, but on returning I tried to film this twice already and ran into some small, minor challenges trying to get it done. And I realized what the challenge is. And I want think about this with this game. This game's great, and I want to make sure that's clear to everybody. It isn't fiddly necessarily. If you are with a group of people and everybody's managing them, helping to manage the monsters, you're managing your own character. Like when we play with the group, I'm managing the tiles. Someone else is managing the monster deck. Somebody else is managing the element board, etc. Just we got different people keeping track of little different things. It makes it so much easier. But here's the thing. Think about this doing it solo with 3 characters. Now, in this scenario that we're about to play, which is the barrow layer, the second part of the scenario of the Black Barrow, we have the potential of fighting 4 different creature types that could all be on the board at the same time. So that is 4 creature decks, like the archers here, plus their attack modifier deck. So that's 5 decks to manage right there. And then you have the 3 decks for our character cards, or character abilities, that you have to play 2 cards on. And then you have 3 attack modifier decks. That's 6. Managing somewhere close. I could be managing 11 decks in this single scenario. So think about that. Therein lies the root of the challenge of the game, playing multiple characters solo, especially while filming. So please bear that in mind, guys, because I get on myself about making mistakes in that, and sometimes I'm harder on myself than I should be probably. But with a game like this, it's very hard to track all of that safely while trying to film and talk and explain things and etc. So just again, bear with me, guys. We're going to get through this one. Like I said, this will be restart number 3. So we'll see how it goes. I have a plan on this one. I think it'll go smoother for me, so I can get through it. And I'm probably going to break it into 2. I'd done the whole scenario before, and it just didn't turn out right for me. So anyway, we have the initial setup, and there's going to be some new features in this session. So, for example, you're going to see traps. So we have a couple traps in here. These are 3-point traps that in a level 1 scenario, and I'm playing level 1. I'm not playing with the suggested solo piece because I'm managing 3 characters. If I was only doing 1 or 2 characters, I might have done that, but it's hard enough as it is. So anyway, you got that, and then you have that's one part of it, and then there's going to be something else that's going to be very special, and I'm going to tease you with it in case you haven't seen it yet. But remember, these are full of spoilers, and that is going to be a boss. Yeah, so that's going to be interesting. Now, we may not get to the boss in this episode, but if we do, you'll get to see how that works, and it's kind of crazy. But and he's the boss is not wimpy for sure. But anyway, as you recall, we are chasing a bandit leader, or a bandit that stole something from Jaxara, the merchant in Gloomhaven, and we chased them. We first chased him into the Black Barrow, but he escaped there, and we followed him here to the barrow layer. Now, I read the scenario, I read the setup before the introduction, but I'll read it again just to get us started. It says, "The stench of death and rotting flesh gets thicker as you kick past the corpses of your foes and head deeper into the underground burial site. Guided by muffled sounds of conversation, you find your way through the maze of crypts and burst into a small room full of hard-faced bandits, all with bows at the ready. They're clearly guarding something. You must be in the right place." Okay, so here we are, and you can see our characters. Midas, Jewel, and Skeeve are all there ready to go. I got a plan. We're going to get started. So let's just roll right with it and get our actions going. Now this is kind of a big scenario. I know some people only lay out the part of the map they're on. You're supposed to lay out the whole map, but you can anyway. But you're not supposed to populate it until you go into the next room or whatever. It's kind of hard not to spoil little things for yourself because you can look ahead. I mean, you can see the whole map when you're setting it up, so you kind of get an idea what you're going to be facing, even if you're trying not to pay attention. But let's get started. Okay, round 1, guys. Okay, guys, here we go. We're all set up. So we're going to be going in this order. Skeeve is going on initiative 8. Jewel's going on initiative 10, and Midas is going on initiative 29. Let's see what the archers are going to do. Should shuffle up their deck. I don't know if I've done that. Let's see what we get here. Boom. So, okay, so we're going to get move 0, attack +1, range -1. What? That's not going to matter much, and they're going to go on 32. So all of our characters are going to go first. So the first one we're going to do is Skeeve. So he's going to do the top part of this one and the bottom part of this one. So he's going to move 3 and attack 1. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, and he's going to attack this one for 1. So let's get out his deck here. I don't think I've shuffled this either up, so let's do that. And we'll start drawing. Now remember, you only shuffle it the first time around. A +1, that's good. That means 2 points of damage to bandit number 4, which I'm hoping to really polish these guys off fast so I don't waste too many cards. So bandit number 4 suffered 2 points of damage immediately. And then, then we're going to do this part, attack 1, range 2 with stun. And I'm going to attack this one here at range 2, number 1, with an attack of 1 and stun. That's also going to give Skeeve an experience point. I'll mark that before I forget. Get his cards out, see what he gets. Another +1, fantastic. So it's 2 points to, yeah, that's 2 points to this one here, and it will be stunned. So I need to get a stun marker out. That is this one. So it is stunned, and it took 2 points of damage. So that is number 1 took 2 points. So we got 2 of them damage there. That is great. And that is going to be the end of his action. Good starting action for Skeeve. He did some good stuff there. Okay, next up we have our rogue. Now this may end up not going exactly as planned, but the first thing we're going to do is pull 3, and it actually is only going to go 2. We're going to pull number 4, 1, 2. Now this trap is going to do 3 points of damage. So I had a backup plan in case Skeeve didn't do enough damage, but we killed this one immediately, pulling it through the trap because it already, number 5 or 4 rather, already had 2 points. Another 3 points will match its hit points of 5. It is dead. So we will remove that, and then and then we're going to do this. We're going to do attack 2, the range 3, targets 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So both of them are going to get an attack 2 from her. Let's get out her deck and see what she gets. Shuffle this up for the first time. Okay, so we're going to get a +1. Wow, all the +1s coming out. So that's going to be a 3 on number 3. So 3 points of damage on number 3. We may kill all these guys in the very first round. Wouldn't that be something? Okay, so she pulled and then she ranged attacked. And then on the second one here is a +0. So 2 points. 2 points there. On number, which one's that one? Number 1 again, which puts number 1 up to 4 and only 1 point away from dying. That's probably going to be the only one that lives this turn, and it is stunned. Okay, so next up we have, well, this didn't work out exactly as planned, but he's going to move to here. Unfortunately, that's going to do 1 point of damage to adjacent enemies. So number 3 and allies. So number 3 is going to take another point, and unfortunately Skeeve is adjacent, and he will take a point as well. And then we're going to do this attack. It's attack 3 with 1 experience point. Oh, and the element, the earth element, goes all the way up there. And we're going to, because from this, that card is done. Then we're going to do this one. Now I can attack both these spaces, but this was my backup plan. If this one didn't die, he would have killed it, but he's going to attack this one with a 3, so let's see what he does there. I'm going to do this, shuffle up his cards. We're probably going to, hopefully, if we do things right, we'll only have 1 stunned enemy to deal with. We could immediately go into the other room, but no. He drew one of the those curse cards immediately, so that is bad. He actually did no damage on that attack, but he did get 1 experience point for it. Okay, and that is going to be the end of all of their turns. Now unfortunately, we're going to go to the bad guys. So we do get 1 attack, move 0, except to move would place that archer in a trap. He's going to attack Skeeve because Skeeve was the fastest. The attack is +1, but they're going to be attacking at disadvantage because they cannot get out of that corner. They can't go through the door, and they cannot go through the trap, and they can't back into each other. So, do that. Give that a quick shuffle, and the first one's going to be a +0, so that's going to be the equivalent of 3 points. Ooh, and a +2, so it's going to be 3 points to Skeeve. Leave that there, because we're going to take the less of the 2, so Skeeve actually is down to 2 hit points. Have to heal Skeeve next turn. I thought these guys would be dead this round. That's too bad. This one is stunned, so it's not actually going to do anything this turn. And that's going to be the end of the round. So we're going to wane this a little bit here. Then we're going to pick some new cards. So let me do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, in this round we got Skeeve going on 11. We have Jewel going on 33, and then Midas going on 35. So let's turn up the next card for our bandits. This one goes away. Our archers are going to go on 44, so all of our guys are going to get to go first. They're going to do move -1, attack +1. Okay, so first off is Skeeve. He is going to move 2 and heal self. So he's going to go 1, 2 to there. And then, actually he's not. He's going to go 1 to here because he wants to be able to race through that door next turn. And then he's going to loot 1, so it's going to take that one. So he's just going to move there, heal 2, so he's back up to 4. Remember, he's only got 6 hits. And now he's got a loot token, and that's going to end his turn. And then he's going to use his minor stamina potion to recover 2 cards immediately, to which he was going to recover his one of the cards he just used, this one, and his ranged. I think his invisibility one as well. His one with invisibility. He'll recover those 2 cards. Okay, and that is going to be his turn. And now we go on to our rogue. Our rogue is going to. She's going to move 5. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. She's going to open this door. So we're going to flip that. And then she'll continue to move in, but let's populate the room now. Okay, we're all set up for the next round, guys. Okay, next up, we're going to go with our Jewel's going to go on 12. She's going to go on initiative 12. Skeeve's going to go on initiative 11, so he's going to go first. And then we got Midas at 61. The Cragheart is a little slower than the other characters. So let's draw our cards for our archers, see when they're going to go. We do not have to shuffle, so these will just go at the bottom. See what we get next. Now we get a shuffle. Move 0, attack -1, range +1 with immobilize on a 29. So they are going to go before Midas, but not before the other 2. And then we got our Living Bones. Drawing a first card for Living Bones. Move 0 +0 on a 45. And then our boss, I needed to shuffle up his deck already. See what he does. Hopefully he just doesn't sit back there and summon things. That would be bad. Shuffling his deck. So, man, I wonder how many cards there are that shuffle the deck. Okay, let's draw his out. We get a move 0, attack 0. So, and he goes on 36. All right. So first off, we're going to go with Skeeve. Skeeve is going to actually, he's going to move 2. He'll move to here and heal 2 based on his card. I'll show you that. Move and heal. Okay. And that's going to get discarded. So he is now back up to 4 out of 6. And then he's going to do this attack, and this will set up an augment for him. It's going to be an attack 1. He doesn't need much. He only needs to do a point of damage to this archer to kill it. And so let's see what he gets here. Well, it's kind of a wasted +1, but it's another +1. So that is 2 points of damage to this guy. This archer is gone. Okay, boom. Okay, so I have taken care of that archer. I'm going to drop a loot token right here, and then we are going to place this augment above this card. Now, when he hits, he heals. He also gains another experience point. So he's doing okay on the experience right now. Okay. Now, that was Skeeve. So the next up is going to be our thief, and she's going to move. Our rogue is going to move 5. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then she's going to play Smoke Bomb. So she did a Venom Shiv, which she didn't actually use the Shiv, she just used it for the move. Then she plays Smoke Bomb. So she is going to go invisible. I'll put that token there with her. She is now invisible, and that means we're going to place this card over her deck. We're going to place this little token on it. She gets 2 experience points for doing that. And then that is going to end her turn. She just moved and got ready, and no one can attack her. And that is awesome. So now we go to, let's see, who goes next? It looks like the archers. Well, the archers have a move 0. They have a movement of 2, so they are going to get to attack. They would attack, of course, Skeeve, because he is the one to go. Well, neither of them are currently in range. So let's go. The movement will be on this one. Their movement is a minus or 0. So the regular archer moves 3. Oh, sorry, that's Living Bones. Regular archer moves 2. So he's going to go. She's going to go 1, 2, and be within range. Actually, the elite goes first. Sorry, the elite goes first. 1, 2. And then it's going to attack Skeeve, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it can do that. It's an attack -1, range +1, so it's definitely going to be able to attack, but it does do less damage. It's going to immobilize Skeeve, though. +1, ouch. Okay, so +1 damage, so that's a -1, that's a 2. So 2 points of damage to Skeeve. He keeps getting hit. And then this one will move up, 1, 2, and do the same thing. -1, that is great because that's 0, so it didn't do any damage on its attack. However, Skeeve is immobilized for the turn. Probably not a bad thing because he's probably going to have to do a rest with all the damage he keeps taking. Okay, I'm trying to get this token on Skeeve here. Oh well, it's there. Alright, and then after that, that was 29. Then we go to 36, which is going to be the boss. He's going to move 0, attack 0. His movement is 3. So he really can't get anywhere. He's just going to go 1, 2, 3 to there, and he won't be able to attack. He has no ranged ability. Okay, and then the Living Bones are going to move 0 and attack 0. Their movement is 3, so I guess it will go 1, 2, 3. That's, I don't know, yeah, probably better go, it would probably go this way actually, wouldn't it? 1, 2, 3, we'll put it right there. Okay. Here they come, but I'm going to get a big walloping attack on the boss, hopefully. Now, on this next round, I want our rogue to go very slowly. But that is everybody's round. Now, the boss is not going to shuffle his cards, neither are the bones, but the archers are, so I'm going to shuffle up their deck. And we're going to get to the next round. Skeeve might have to rest. He can't move anyway. Let's see if he has a decent enough ranged attack to get to one of them, but I don't know. I'll check, and I'll come back. Okay, so here's what happened. She moved into there, and we opened that door. So it says, you open the door to a large crypt littered with coffins. At the back stands your quarry. He fits the description, but there is something previously unnoticed in his eyes, a dark, otherworldly force. Who are you to think you can interrupt the work of the gloom? A dark energy engulfs his hands as he speaks. I will show you what you're dealing with. And then that's when we get into our attack. Now, there's some special rules in this one. You see these doors, and you're about to see what the boss does in this scenario with his special rules. So I'm not going to spoil it for you right this minute, but I'm going to have to pick this up with the 2 archers for a second and get out not only the boss. Now he's got 2 archers flanking him. So we got the commander right here. I'm just going to put him off to the side a little bit. And then we got the bandit archers right there. And right now that's all we have. But there are a couple of the monsters that could or will appear, depending on, very likely to appear, depending on what happens. Okay, now, she's got 2 more movement points. She is going to go 1, 2, and for some reason, I think she's going to go right here for now. She's out of their range. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought she might need to heal herself on the way in there, so I did move 5 heal. She didn't get to do that, so those are going to be discarded, but she is then going to use her stamina potion at the end of her move to get her smoke bomb to go invisible and her ranged attack. So those are going back into her hand. We're going to discard those. Okay, that is going to be the end of her turn. Now we're going on to, now remember the boss, I got to draw the boss card. Now that she's done, he could go immediately. But he is going to do a special 2 on 17, so he is going to go right now. And that special 2 means that he is going to summon a Living Bones. As you can see now, his hit points are massive. He's immune to a lot of attacks. He's got 30 hit points because there's 3 players. It's 10 times the characters. And you can see that his special 2 is summon a Living Bones. So here's a Living Bones, and he's going to summon it right behind him there. It's the first thing and only thing that he does this round, which is okay. And that means we'll reshuffle There's also a reshuffle on there, so we'll reshuffle this back in. He could do that over and over again. Could be bad. All right. Now the archers get to go. That includes the archers in this room. So I did do that prematurely. Now they're move -1. So the non-elite archer here, let's start with these guys. They can't move far enough to get out of the way. This one will be unstunned at the end of this round. Because remember, it lasts till the end of their next turn. So that means that movement. They have a movement of 2. All of them have a movement of 2. So they're only going to be able to move 1. That means this one cannot get. Well, this door is now open. So I suppose this one could step here and shoot. Then this one is going to just become unstunned at the end of the round. So we'll start with this one. This one moves number 3 moves there and shoots with. And I know you're supposed to do it in a certain order, but it really isn't going to matter. Actually, the lowest person was Skeeve again, I believe. That is correct. Skeeve went first. So it is going to target Skeeve again. This is no bueno. And let's see, we did get rid of a +2 card, so it's not going to be something too huge. A -1, that is great because this is a +1 attack. No, the current card, yeah, is a +1 attack, so that would have been 3 points of damage, but as a result of that, it's 2. Skeeve's back down to 2. He's going to have to heal again. Man, Skeeve, come on, dude. Okay. That is the end of that one's turn. This one simply is going to become unstunned. And then back in here, this one is going to move 1, but I don't believe that the range on that is 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it will be able to attack. This one will move here, but it won't 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They both will be able to attack our scoundrel. So first card is going to be a +1. That is going to be. Actually, I think she's going to play her leather armor. Tap that over so it gets disadvantage. And a -1. Good. So that's 2 points of damage instead of 3. Because their base damage is 2, and this is a +1 attack. And then the other one is getting a +0, so another 2. She took some hits there. She's down to 3. That's okay. We'll be fine. Okay, guys. See, that's why I forgot that. I thought that maybe. Anyway, I played the healing card at the wrong time. Bad tactical decision. Okay, next up we have our big guy. He is first going to... okay, what was I going to do with him? I was going to heal at range 2. I was going to heal... or range 3, rather. I was going to heal Skeeve for 3. Puts him up to 5. Oh, man, and then I thought... I didn't realize this one's going to be able to move, so... we cannot do this attack mobilize 3. It's just wasted because he could not move it to adjacent. So I could do that opposite. Forget the healing on Skeeve right now, and then just not do loot 1, which with no effect, and then do the attack range and try and kill one of these guys. That might be a better way to go. I think we're going to do that. So Skeeve is going to still be at 3 rather. Yeah, 3. And then what we're going to do is we're going to move 2. So we're going to move right here. And then, yeah, because that'll get us closer to the doorway. We'll use that base movement on the card, and then we'll attack 2 on this one, and maybe immobilize it and stun it again. That's number 1. It's got 4 hits, so one point of damage, and it's going to die. Let's hope he does not have another one of those cards come up. +1, that's good, because the last one was one of the curses. +1 will kill it, so this one is gone. Going to drop a loot token there and take the points off that. It is gone, leaving us with one of the bandit archers left, and they all have done their actions. Okay, so now I got to get... See, as I was telling you, this is going to pile up on us, because now I got the living bones. I also have to manage, so I'm going to move some cards around, see if I can get them in here. Here are the living bones. We'll put them right next to the setup. So I got the commander, the bandit commander level 1, living bones level 1, and archers level 1 right now. And that's going to be the end of the turn, so this is going to go down to nothing. Did he generate anything from those? He did not. Okay. Okay. And those were the end of his cards. Neither of those were going away. So, man, that's a bummer. Okay, well, them's the breaks. let's go on to our next set of actions and get planning. I'll get the cards out. Okay, well guys, everybody's going really slow this time around. So on our turn, so we're gonna go with actually the fastest is going to be Midas with a 41, then Skeeve with a 48, and our Scoundrel with a 64. So let's turn up our cards and see what we're going to do. The archers are going to go on 44, so they're going to go after our big guy. That's not a bad thing. And then the Living Bones is going to go on a 12. It's just going to shield and heal. It has no damage, but it will put it up to shield 2, which sucks. And then the boss is going to do a special 1. Okay, so special 1 is really unique in this case. It means move to the next door and reveal the room. So this is where our problem comes into play. So he's going to move to here. This is the first room he reveals. We're going to pop that door open. Now we have to populate that room. And as I stated, I have potential of having 4 different creatures out. So we do have all of them out now. The Living Bones have come out as the boss opens that door to unleash the zombies onto our unsuspecting party. Now we have a ton of things we have to defeat. That is going to be his turn because he... Well, actually, that does not happen yet. I take it back. That happens on a 79. My bad. So we're going to wait because that hasn't happened yet. So the first thing that's going to happen is the Living Bones going to heal and shield. So you can see the Living Bones here. He does that. Then we get to go with Midas. And Midas cannot immobilize the leader, but he can do some things. So he's going to do a move 5. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to right here. And he's going to immobilize every target, all enemies he moved through. So I wonder if he can do this. He was here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, he can only get one of them in that. So he'll get this. He'll get this guy. He'll immobilize him just because he can. Not horribly effective. I need to get another immobilized token out. Uno momento. Let's see. Get another. I need to immobilize. Yeah, I mean, he might as well. It's not going to help him much, but we're going to immobilize the elite number 5 here. So, but that did not do any damage. And it says, it has a jump. So this is the one we use right here. It's rock tunnel. So he tunnel underneath him, moves 5, immobilizes all enemies he moved through, which was 1, and then this card goes away, but that gives him another experience point. And then he's going to do his Dirt Tornado, and I believe he's going to center it here, which will get these 3 right there. Now it's not going to do any damage to the Living Bones, unfortunately. So he'll do that, and that will then end up being discarded. Now he does not have any nature magic to power that up with, but that's okay. So what it's going to do is it's going to do an attack 1 on everybody it hits and then muddle. So it's going to do attack 1 on 3 characters. So we'll start with the Living Bones because we know he's not going to do any damage there. Okay, so -1, so no damage, but he is muddled. And that is Living Bones number 1. Okay. And then we'll do the... Let me see, we'll do the we'll do the Elite Archer next. Boom. 0. Okay. I'll take that. That is 1 point of damage to the Elite number 5, and he is now muddled as well. Muddled means that when they attack at disadvantage. And then we got let's see, we got our got the bad guy himself now. Now he does not have any shields or anything. No, he does not. Okay, so it's just going to be damage. Okay, a +1. That's not too bad. So 2 points of damage to the commander, and it doesn't matter which one I put it on. There's only one of them. So he took a little damage, and he too is muddled. So that was our big guy's attack. Okay, and he was the one that went first. Okay, that was on an attack of what was it? 41. So now we go to the archers. Now the good news is most of them are muddled. It's a move -1, attack +1. They're going to attack. So here's what's going to happen. This one's going to move 1 away because it's going to attack Midas. And since it's move -1, it can only move 1. It'll have to go there, otherwise it would still be adjacent, and it's going to try not be, so it doesn't get disadvantage. And then, we got to do the Elite first. The Elite is going to attack. He's going to attack at disadvantage. And what did I do with their card deck? Hold on. So the Elite's going to attack Midas with disadvantage. So the first one's a +0. Second one's a +1, so it's going to be 0. And it is attack +1, so that's actually going to be 4 points of damage. Oh my gosh. Midas cannot take that. Actually, this is the first time Midas has been hit. He can take it. I think he'll... Man, that's a big hit, but he's going to take it because he's got the other one to go too, and I don't want to dump all his cards. So next up is going to be... This archer is going to move 1 away and then shoot with a +0, so it's going to be 3. So he's going to have to discard a card at this point to keep from taking damage. Yeah, let's see. What's he going to discard? We're going to get his cards out. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, I'm looking at his cards. I think he'll discard... He's going to discard backup ammunition. So that will be gone. Not discard, but gone out of his deck. And he's run out of cards. Okay, guys, that is going to be it for him. He's still got some cards left. He's got 2. So he'll be able to get another turn or have to do a long rest. I'm not sure what he's going to do, but we'll see. That is going to be his turn. He got rid of a card instead of taking the damage. Okay, that was on 44. That was the 2 archers. Now we got... Yeah, we got Skeeve. He's going next. He's going to loot 1, so he's going to pick up both of these loots. He's Mr. Loot this turn, but that made sense. And then he's going to do this ability here. Force an enemy range 5 to attack 2, range 2. So this one here, he's going to force this one to attack the boss with a range 0 attack. So it's going to attack 2 on the boss. And we'll see how that goes. So we're going to draw a card from there's their deck. Oh, booyah! They're going to shuffle, but still 2 times damage on the boss. That's going to be 4 points of damage. That puts, I'm going to take a 5. That puts the boss up to 6 points of damage, and he's muddled, so that's good. But he is going to go, no, he's not going to go next. Our big guy is going to go next, so I'm going to discard those 2. Then we're going to move to Midas. Midas is going to do... I'm sorry, not Midas. Jewel. She's going next. They're green cards, so I sometimes get them mixed up because they're the exact same color. Okay. She is invisible. I think I wanted her to attack the boss, but I don't know if she can get there now. She can certainly take out some of these other bad guys, though. See, because he's in the way. This is in the way. She's not going to be able to get to him with the attack I wanted. But that's okay. She's going to move to here. She's going to go 1, 2. She's still currently invisible. And she's going to get an attack 2 on... She'll do it on the elite, since the elite is already slightly wounded. And that's going to be ×2 attack, remember, so that is a good thing. This is her deck. What does she get? Oh, no! Alright, well, that attack did nothing, so her awesome smoke bomb attack actually had 0 effect, and that gets then out of the game. So she did not do that. But then she is going to attack again, and she is no longer invisible. She's going to attack again with a attack +2, gain 1 experience when target is adjacent to your allies. So she is going to do that. She will attack the elite again, hopefully without getting that type of effect again. That was terrible. Let's see. Let's get her deck out. And... debating on which one I want it to be adjacent to the ally, because then I'm going to get another +2. So she is going to attack the elite, and it's a +1. Okay, so that was redeemed a little bit. So it's going to be a total of 3, 4, 5, 6 on the elite, which will not... Well, will kill it because it's got 1 point of damage on it. So she killed the elite. It is gone. That is a good thing. And then all these status effects go away as well. And I need to find and drop a loot token. Give me a loot token. Where are they? Thought I had some out. I guess I already put them out. Let me grab another one. And we're going to put a loot token right there, and she gains an experience point. She's at 3 so far for the scenario. Alright, well, at least we're taking these archers out. Maybe we can get on to the boss. Okay, then at the end of the round, this is going to go away for Skeeve. And that is going to be... No, now we got the boss. The boss then pops over to here, opens up this room, and we populate the 3 undead there. Now we got more enemies we have to kill to win the scenario, and the boss is not very hurt. Alright. Okay, so last thing I have to do is shuffle up the Living Bones deck, and I also have to shuffle their hit deck because the ×2 came out when that one hit the boss. So that was at least some luck, which I haven't had a whole lot, so I have to shuffle this one up too. Okay, and I don't think I'm shuffling anybody else's, because those curse cards don't have a reshuffle on them. They're just not that I want them back, but in the deck, but they're just bad. Okay, that's the end of the round, guys. I think we're going to stop there. That's a good point to stop. We're getting on, doing some things here. Hopefully we'll be able to keep doing damage to the boss as much as possible. I think we're going to need to do some resting as well. I have exactly two cards for Midas, and I don't have, I think, wow, is that it for... No, I got, okay, no. Yeah, I got a few cards still for our Thief. She's got 3, and Skeeve has, how many? Skeeve's got 2, so, no, he's got 4. 2, he's only got 2, he's going to have to rest. No, he's got, yeah, so, okay, he's going to have to rest too. We're going to have to do some resting. That's not good for us. At least Skeeve's in a place where he's not likely to be attacked. Anyway, guys, let's continue on. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Trying to kill this boss. I might fail again. It's not looking too good because I took a lot of damage getting into here. Doing some good killing, but it's just not quite enough, fast enough. And now we got a whole horde of things we have to defeat. Hopefully the boss doesn't keep bouncing around and opening up those doors that quickly. That'd be very bad. So, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you in the next episode.